everyone, thank you so much for coming back and joining me, and if you're new to my YouTube channel then hello and you're so welcome to be here. Now in tonight's video I think it's going to be really fun anyway, especially if you are a fan of MCU. I absolutely love Marvel, and basically it's a trend that's going around on Twitter. I only read this article last night and the article is called "We Can't Stop Laughing at the hashtag terrible MCU casting trend on Twitter." That's what we're going to be talking about, guys, so let's just go straight ahead and get this video started. So from what I read on the article, it's basically you go to Twitter and you use that hashtag terrible MCU casting, and then you pick, you know, like a character from the MCU and then, you know, an actor who would be like really bad casting choice, you know, a terrible casting choice. And I laughed so hard when I watched this before I went to bed last night. It was so funny. I'm going to actually talk about some of the ones that people had picked on Twitter, and then afterwards I have actually wrote down a random list, you know, just of ones that I could think of off the top of my head, you know, characters from MCU and ones that I think would be a terrible casting choice. So I'm just going to go through, I'm not going to go through all of them on the article, but I'll go through some of them. So the Twitter user DJ Crawford DNB picked Rowan Atkinson to be a terrible casting for Doctor Strange. Now if you don't know who Rowan Atkinson is, oh my good goodness, type in, just go to YouTube after you've watched this video, hopefully you'll stay to the end, and type in Mr. Bean. Oh my goodness, I have DVDs of Mr. Bean down the stairs. Classic gold, so funny. And you know what, I think this choice is hilarious, because even though it would be absolutely awful, I would have threw my money at, you know, to buy a ticket to go and see that, because I would have wanted to see how that would have panned out, just for a sheer laugh. That would have been absolutely hilarious. David V. Moret said Steve Carell as Thor. That's funny. This one is absolutely hilarious. This is probably one of my favourites that was on this list. Mr. Jaffrey wrote Jim Carrey as the Incredible Hulk. Because of course Jim Carrey was the Mask and Hulk is green, so I thought that was really well thought up. Classic. That is so funny. Let's see, this one is really funny. Mr. Jaffrey, the same guy again, posted on Twitter Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Hulk, and the photograph is absolutely hilarious. And we have the same guy again, he's posted a lot of these. He has posted Daniel Radcliffe as Spider-Man. And then another person has posted Keanu Reeves as Winter Soldier. And I'll be honest, I actually, as much as I love Sebastian Stan, I absolutely think that Keanu Reeves would make a brilliant Winter Soldier. He would have been fantastic. The thing I will say is that overall it's a terrible casting choice, in the sense that, sorry, I have one of my hairs was getting in my way anyways. I think that he would have been a terrible casting choice overall, in the sense, maybe they're meaning it in this way, I don't know, but in the sense that he shouldn't be in a Marvel movie, and Marvel don't deserve him, and he's too good for Marvel, and I hope he never goes into any Marvel movie or anything to do with Marvel, because he's too good. He's too original, he's too authentic, he's too awesome, he's John Wick. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I would disagree in the sense that if you think that he wouldn't have suited playing that role, because I think he definitely would have. And he's got the look for it as well. That's the end. I didn't call out every single one, guys, but here comes the fun part. Because I want to chime in on this whole game. This sounds like a game and it sounds fun, and you know, I like fun and I like random, so I am going to chime in on this game. Heck to the freaking well, yes. So I am going to go through, I have wrote down on a book different ones that I wanted to do. So my first one is Loki. Now Loki is my favourite villain of all time in the MCU, right? I actually did a video on that, talking about why he is, you know, the best villain or something like that. I can't remember the title of the video, but anyhow. Now, terrible casting choice for that would be Jim Parsons. And the reason why I picked that was because, like, I absolutely love Jim Parsons, and if you don't know who that is, oh my goodness, you mustn't watch The Big Bang Theory. He is my favourite in The Big Bang Theory. This guy, I don't like the word legend, but this guy is a legend. And I've always somehow wanted to see what he would be like as the Joker. Don't kill me, guys. But I don't know, I think it would be interesting to see that somehow. I don't know, anyways. But I think he wouldn't be a good choice for Loki. Even though I think he could have a good stab at it, I don't think it would be a good casting choice, even though I love Jim Parsons. So I thought that it was interesting for me to pick someone that I love that could possibly play him and have a good stab at it. But if I was to hear that, I would say it's a terrible casting choice for Loki. The next one, the Hulk, I picked Will Ferrell. I don't know, I don't know why. I just think that it would just be so cringe if he played the Hulk. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. Doctor Strange, I picked Ewan McGregor. Because, you know, of course he's been in Star Wars, but I just can't imagine that. I can't see that as being a good choice. That would be a terrible casting choice. The next one for Thor, I picked Owen Wilson. And he was in a movie called Jimmy and Dupree, and I don't know how many of you have seen that, but I absolutely love that movie. And in it, he does this thing where he's like, 7 different kinds of smoke. That would be funny to see in some sort of like fun sort of, if they were to do like a funny thing or something, like a movie where it's like a rip-off of Marvel or something like that. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. But yeah, Owen Wilson would be a terrible choice for Thor, even though Owen Wilson is one of my all-time favourite comedic actors. I absolutely love the guy. He doesn't even need to say anything funny for me to laugh. He's just one of those type of people. He's like Chris Tucker for me. I was actually watching Rush Hour yesterday. But, I am so random, guys. But in Rush Hour, Chris Tucker's in it. Why am I so weird? But he doesn't even need to say anything funny for me to laugh. Them two, I would love to see them two together in so many movies. Anyways, let's move on because I'm just too weird. Black Widow, Jennifer Aniston, and I thought I would pick someone that I would like, and I know people I know already in the comments, people are like, right, Julie, would you stop mentioning Friends? Why do you always have to mention Friends in your videos? I'm sorry, guys, I have a Friends reference for every day of the week, so sorry about that. So Scarlet Witch, I picked Lindsay Lohan. Ever been Scarlet Witch? Oh my gosh, that would have been such a terrible choice, wouldn't it? Like, let me know what you think. Spider-Man, Robert Pattinson, because of course, there was the whole talk with him being Batman, but yeah, that would have been awful. Thanos, Kevin Bacon, like, could you imagine that? No. Now the next one's quite interesting, and I'm actually going to take a sip of my mocha, guys. I'm going to tell everybody something while I'm on this camera, because I'd just rather be honest with you. I have an addiction, and I can't stop. Someone give me a different drink recommendation to help me stop my addiction of mochas. I am obsessed with mochas. Has anybody else got a mocha addiction? Or is it just me? I'm just going to take a sip, guys, because I'm really thirsty. Captain Marvel. Now, who I picked for that to be a terrible casting choice is actually, it's an actress. I don't know if many of you know her or not, but her name is Brie Larson. And the next one is Iron Man, and I have picked Nicolas Cage. Now, of course, Nicolas Cage was the freaking awesome Ghost Rider. Love that movie, by the way. But I just, I mean, he could have been okay, but no, just stay with Robert Downey Jr. Black Panther, I picked Will Smith because, gosh, look at how bad he did in Aladdin. But, that wouldn't work. And I'd actually wrote Eddie Murphy to begin with, and then scored it out and wrote Will Smith, because the way Will Smith's like pretty much cast it in like so many movies now that don't even suit him. Like, he was in the Suicide Squad, of course that's DC, but that didn't work out either. And then we'll have the last one, Captain America, Neil Patrick Harris. I actually had to look up this dude's name because I didn't even know his name, but he's in a comedy that I absolutely cannot stand. I hate it. How I Met Your Mother, and I cannot stand the guy in that programme. I'm sorry, I just can't take to him. But could you imagine him as Captain America? Oh gosh, that would be terrible. That was my choices. Now, let's play another game, guys. I want you to pick. You could pick 1, you can pick 5, you can pick 10. I am getting too excited because I really, really want to know your answers below. Pick as many as you like. Just pick, anybody from the MCU, any character, Black Panther, anybody, Thor, and pick who you think would be, this trend, this, hashtag, what even was it again? MCU terrible casting or something like that. And I cannot wait, you have no idea how excited I am to see your answers in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this video because it's just something fun, it's something different, and that's what I'm wanting to do with my channel. I'm wanting to do more different sort of type of videos and keep my channel, you know, different and, you know, more interesting for you. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments. I can't wait. And until my next video, don't forget guys that the force will be with you always, and I'm going to finish the end of my manga. Bye guys!